everyone, it's Beck Campbell, Psychic Medium, and I am jumping online tonight to send you each a big virtual hug. Okay, I know that things are really difficult at the present time, but it doesn't mean that we can't send out our thoughts, our love, and our blessings. And so tonight, that's what I'm sending each and every one of you. A big hug and a blessing, and just some advice and some guidance, okay? Because there's a lot of you out there that are reaching out to mediums like myself, asking, what do we do? What's next? What's happening? And the answer to all of this is change, okay? The world is changing, and it's a long time coming. Okay, we have been out of the third dimension for a long time, and the third dimension is very physical. Okay, but now we're stepping into the fifth dimension, and that one is not physical. Okay, and so when you're sitting there complaining that you can't, reach out and touch your loved ones, or touch your friends, or say hi, or say bye, all those sort of things, just remember that that's the way of the past. There are ways that we can send love to our loved ones that are overseas, or in another state, or even in an area that we can't reach at the present time due to restrictions. And some of those ideas I just wanted to put forward tonight, because it's nice to know that somebody cares. For me, one of my most favorite things is to do a handwritten note. Now, I know a lot of you are going to say, but we can't go to the post office. But that doesn't mean that you can't write a handwritten note, take a screenshot of it, and actually send it to the person. And then when you see them, give them the original. Okay? When you're writing, you're putting expression into each curve, each vowel, each letter. You're putting expression, you're putting heart. It's not just a monochromatic letter from a word processor. It comes from you. It comes from your heart. Energy goes into it. The depth and level at which you push the pen. The way that you're curving your handwriting. All of it comes down to, you as a person. And so think about that. Think about the little things that could change somebody's day. Make a difference. Reach out to them. A lot of you are saying, I can't go out on coffee dates. Okay, well, there's Skype. All right, there's a heap of social media avenues that you can use for meetings, that you used to use for meetings. Use it for social. Get in contact with your people and say, hey, we're going to have a coffee date. Let's do this. And all jump on, grab your cups of coffee, and off you go. Think outside the box. Think outside the box and help other people get through this. Every one of us is going to struggle on a different day, okay? Up and down. But the one thing that has to remain solid is love and faith. If we lose our faith, there's no hope in going forward. And if we lose love, there's no point in existing at all. So hold on to your hope and hold on to your love. And if you actually have a look at my hands, it's tattooed on there. And I did that for a reason. Because whenever I do shake someone's hand, I shake it with hope and love, and I pass it on. And so I'm virtually passing that on to you tonight. Hope and love. We are going to get through this, people. Nothing stays the same forever. It's just change. We're evolving as a human race. And some of the things that I've noticed, and some of the things that are being posted, up and way and above from all the negativity, is what we will appreciate once this is done and dusted. We're going to appreciate the hugs. We're going to make an intention to hug somebody. We're going to give gratitude for what we receive. If we see somebody struggling, we're going to help them. We're not going to pick on the people that have, jobs, for instance, that make toilet paper. God bless them. We need them right now. Okay? No job is less than the next. All jobs are purposeful. So we're going to appreciate people a little more. We're going to love a little more. We're not going to take things for granted anymore. We're going to put down our phones and live in the real world and appreciate our family even more. We're going to look into the eyes of our lovers and see them. Not just pick up our phone and go, yeah, babe, whatever. I hear this so often and it breaks my heart. Be present. This is what this is teaching us, to be present. Have a look at things that you can do to fill your day. And I know that lots of people have said this time and time again. Clean out your closets, you know, write your books that you haven't written. Yes, Beck, me too. You know, do things on your wish lists. There's online study. That doesn't take, you know, anything away, having to go out or anything like that. You can do online study. You can read books. You can self-educate. You can read to your children. You can go out in your own veggie garden and plant and ground yourself that way. You can still watch the grasshoppers. All of these things you can do. Meditate. Ask for guidance. This is a time for self-healing. Everybody is so caught up in the panic of the pandemic. And so please just take this time to find yourselves again, to reboot, recapitulate, get rid of the shit you don't need anymore. Get rid of that doesn't serve you. And please listen, but be skeptical. For those of you that know the fourth agreement, that's the fifth. Listen, but be skeptical. Okay? Always hunt your own truth. It's okay to listen to everybody else, but hunt your own truth. What is true? What is real to you? Something that I was reminded of tonight was a quote by Wayne Dyer. I don't care what people think about me. It's none of my business. Opinions are okay. But it's nobody's business other than your own what your truth is. So many of us have programs that are based on what we've been taught. Now's the time to hunt those programs, eradicate them, and evolve. We've had a big cleansing with the fires. Now we have this going on in the world. Everything has been brought back to basics. Something that I wanted to share, if I've got it with me. No, I don't. I thought I did. Actually, I do. The Tower card. Whenever I pull this card in a reading, people go, oh my God, it's the end of the world. And it is in a way the end of the world as we know it. But I love this card. It's my favorite of the tarot deck. And the reason why is because I know that when I get the tarot, it's going to be hard for a while, but what is left standing is true and is real. When that tornado goes through, what's left, you know, survived it. When the fire goes through, what's left, you know, survived it. And when this pandemic goes through, you're going to be standing and you're going to know you survived it. Some of us, unfortunately, they won't survive. That's the reality of it. But I know for me that when I see this Tower card, and that's how I see the world at the moment, as the Tower card, I know that everything happens for a reason. Maybe the world's overpopulated. Maybe we're too much stuck in power. There are so many maybes, could be's, would be's, and should be's. But what I want you to focus on is the Tower card and how it relates to your world. Okay? What needs cleansing from your world? What can you do to eradicate the things that aren't solid in your world? What can you do to brace things, to fix things? If you're wondering if a distant loved one is okay and you haven't reached out to them in the last 5 years, pick up the phone, make the call. Connect, people. It's not just about the physical connection. It's about connection. And that can be done in so many different ways. Just let somebody know that you're thinking of them. That's connection. FaceTime somebody. That's connection. Love isn't just a physical thing anymore. It's multidimensional. There are relationships that span different countries now. This doesn't make them any less than somebody that's sitting in front of you and you don't talk to them because you've got your phone in your hand. So many things that are food for thought at the minute. So with my love and my blessings that I'm sending, I'm also asking you all to have a look at your Tower card. What needs fixing to stabilize your life? What needs mending? What bridges need fixing? Don't get to the end of your life with regrets. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. This life is too short. It's fleeting. Don't waste it. My love and blessings to you all.